Alright, let's dive into something that might completely change how you think about teen success. And no, it's not about cutting screen time or forcing kale into their diets. A recent study just dropped a bombshell. Sleep might be the single most important factor for adolescents' grades and overall well-being. Personally, I think this is a game changer, especially in a world where we're constantly told to limit screen time or eat healthier. But here's the thing. What if we've been focusing on the wrong things all along? What makes this really interesting is the sheer scale of the study. Researchers looked at over 6,000 kids aged 10 to 13, analyzing how sleep, screen time, exercise, and diet impact their mental health, grades, and social skills. And guess what? Sleep wasn't just important, it was the standout factor. Jason Smutney, one of the lead researchers, said they expected sleep to matter, but not this much. In my opinion, this highlights a massive blind spot in how we approach teen health. We're so quick to blame phones or junk food, but maybe the real issue is something far more fundamental. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. The study found that kids with anxiety, depression, or other mental health challenges were hit the hardest when they didn't get enough sleep. Poor sleep wasn't just a side effect, it was a mediator, amplifying their struggles in school and with friends. If you take a step back and think about it, this makes total sense. Sleep deprivation messes with attention, executive function, and emotional regulation. Without those, how can a kid focus in class or handle social drama? One thing that immediately stands out is how actionable this is. Unlike mental health issues, which can feel overwhelming to tackle, sleep is something parents and educators can actually control. Tara Neendam, another researcher, pointed out that healthy sleep routines aren't a cure-all, but they're a practical way to support kids' daily functioning. What this really suggests is that we've been missing a low-hanging fruit in addressing teen struggles. But here's a deeper question. Why aren't we prioritizing sleep more? What many people don't realize is that adolescent sleep patterns have been declining for decades. With packed schedules, early school start times, and the blue light from screens, it's no wonder teens are exhausted. From my perspective, this isn't just a health issue, it's a societal one. We're structuring their lives in a way that makes good sleep nearly impossible. A detail I find fascinating is how sleep impacts social functioning. The study noted that sleep disruptions can make teens more irritable and withdrawn, which obviously hurts their relationships. This raises a broader question. Could improving sleep be a key to reducing social isolation among teens? It's not just about grades, it's about their entire quality of life. So where does this leave us? Personally, I think it's time to reframe the conversation. Instead of shaming teens for their screen time or diet, let's focus on creating environments where they can actually get the rest they need. This could mean later school start times, limiting evening activities, or even educating families about sleep hygiene. In closing, this study isn't just about sleep, it's about rethinking our priorities. If we want teens to thrive, we need to stop treating sleep as an afterthought. What do you think? Is sleep the unsung hero of teen success, or are there other factors we're missing? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.